All right, tonight. What are we doing tonight? Sorry we're late, by the way. We're going to share the formula. We have a formula. It's going to help you to determine who the NCAA world champ is going to be this year. We're going to do that. Of course, we're going to check our DMs. We're going to look at the NFL Super Bowl futures for next year. We've got beer. We've got trivia. I'm JT. We are the 50,000 watt voice of the numbers, guys. This show, folks, is BS. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ready, dope.
All right, let's do it.
This is the 50,000 watt voice of the numbers guys in
the Motor City.
And now, live from Studio 8B, it's time to BS with the guys.
Well, what is going on, Numbers Nation? I'm kind of surprised we made it. It was tough. It was tough getting this off by 7:35 tonight. Hey, listen, if you're seeing us live on YouTube, man, is it great to be with you. It really is. And if you're catching us live, thanks for hanging out, first of all. Second of all, feel free to chime in the chat and say hello. We'd love to hear from you. No doubt about it. And if we provide you guys any sort of value tonight, maybe it's going to be a new cocktail recipe. I got one of those by accident. Found cocktails. You all right? You having some
I'm having some
issues
issues. I think
there.
you were going to flip that camera
lumbar
over.
support?
Yeah, we need to. You need to invest some of that advertising revenue into the couch setup.
Well, we'll see what
I
happens.
think in a few months we'll have some lazy boys here. How's that sound?
Yeah,
I
Lazy
heard
Boys would be
Darko
cool.
might have a guy for the chair, for the sofa.
He's got a sofa guy?
I think he does.
Did not know that. All right. Well, hey, if we provide you guys any sort of value tonight, D-Dub needs some back surgery. So give us a like. It's a thumbs up. Looks like this. And or your subscription to the Numbers Guys would be bigly appreciated. Now with me, folks, as is always the case, for the entire hour, to my right, your left, at home, it's D-Dub. Having a sip of beer.
Hiding the beer. I don't want people to see me
No,
drinking.
thinking you're lush. How you doing, pal?
Part of the show.
Doing okay.
Yeah?
It's an exciting time of year.
This is an exciting time of year.
Basketball going on.
Exciting college game yesterday.
Tones will tell you about hockey, probably.
Yeah, hockey.
Little fella. There's a game going on right now, actually.
Put the Wings game on.
I do have a bet. Just gonna throw that out there.
Oh,
Yeah, get it out there while you can, sure.
Wings minus 1.5 plus 160. If FanDuel may have moved a little bit because the game started a few
Probably
minutes,
better, probably better odds now.
yeah, it's probably better odds now. You're gonna run with that.
All right. And next to you, Dub. I'm sorry, do you have more to say?
do we need I got a 9 o'clock pick. Do you want me to throw that out there?
Throw it out there. Yeah, it's a late
Rutgers.
start.
Rutgers.
Okay.
The Reds.
Rutgers are at
Chrysler Arena.
Ann Arbor.
Oh yeah, that's right there. Correct.
I got them getting 10.5 at minus 115 on DraftKings.
10.5.
Plus
Really?
10.5.
Wow.
Did I say minus?
Did it move a lot lately?
I think it was 10 this morning.
Wow. I saw
So-
7.5.
Got an extra half a point
Nice job.
from 10, 11 o'clock.
That's a lot of points.
And Michigan's been
like
a little
it.
rocky lately.
Yeah, I think they're due for they're due to finally let one. I think they'll probably win, but I think it'll be another.
close. It'll be single
Relatively.
digit.
I think so.
Rutgers is kind of a sneaky team, too. They got the 2 NBA cats.
It'd be a good.
The 2 freshmen.
I wonder what the injury situation is there. If long as they have one of the two, I think they can keep it within 10.
I agree. You can get 10. Everybody jump on that. That's a great
Yeah.
bet.
There you go.
Great.
It's not too late.
No,
Great.
it's
I'm
never
gonna check my
it's never
phone.
too late until it's too late.
Crack that whip.
Yeah.
Who quoted that?
I just made that up.
Oh.
Was that somebody probably said something like that. Well, I'll tell you
Should
what.
frame that.
Next to you, Dub, the man that got his head examined today.
He wishes.
Tones.
Different.
What's going on, Tones?
Yeah, fresh off a colonoscopy.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Dedication.
Yeah, congratulations,
I'm
man.
here. I made it. I could have went on short-term IR, but I decided to make it to the show tonight.
Do you feel like the clothes are a little looser today?
Yeah, it's probably dropped a few lbs. Not a bad thing. cleaned out. Not a bad process. The prep is rough, but yeah.
You feel
it's-
better now, though, right?
I feel better. I did it. I got a clean bill of intestinal health. So
Gives you peace of
Great
mind
to hear.
yeah.
Yeah.
Peace of mind
Congratulations.
for a
you.
while.
I guess. Is that what you say?
10 year,
I guess
you
it's-
get a 10
You say
year clearance?
congratulations?
I
Is that
got
what
a
you said?
10-year clearance.
Oh, you got your 10-year card, so we'll be getting doubles next time.
Yeah.
We can go check out our butts together.
I wonder if they do a couples.
I thought you
run.
went more often, Rich. I thought you had like a monthly, like you have like those punch cards or
I think
something.
that was just something Daryl spread on the show.
Oh, okay.
I-
You made that up.
Now that I'm talking to a lot of people, I feel like I was the only one that was awake during this. Everybody else says they were knocked out.
I'm not aware of that.
and
weight clearance.
I got the privilege to watch on TV my colonoscopy. I watched them barreling through my my colon.
Now,
Yeah.
is that a proctologist? What is that? What's their specialty?
No. What is it?
I thought it
Gastro?
was proctologist.
Gastrologist.
Gastrologist.
Gastrologist, I think is the proper term.
I like that Norm Macdonald joke where it's more of a quip than a joke, but he says, there comes a time when you're in med school and you have to pick out a specialty.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the one you
That's
go
kind
for.
of it, Like,
Yeah.
you just say.
I'm going to be the proctologist. Let's go to that field.
So did he make any jokes while he was examining your lower?
No, he's like, hopefully I don't do a shitty job for you. So-
That's that's a common one. I remember my boss, Kenny. Remember Kenny?
Yeah, I remember Kenny.
He's saying
Real
the
good
guy said,
real good guy
"I found my Titleist."
in his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
So-
see that's a good one.
Well, since we're numbers guys, the only thing that scared me a little bit is like it's only 1 in 2,000 that people get a perforated intestinal.
I think that happened
seems
to
one in
one of our.
2,000?
Yeah, so I'm like, it's not super comforting,
No.
But he threw that stat right before. He's like, but that's not going to happen today. We're good.
You signed the waiver, so you're good.
That's right. It's all good. Well, I'm glad
He
you
actually
did okay.
told you that?
Johnson.
Yeah, it's
It's good to know the
he's
risks
like-
before you go.
He's like, you're a numbers guy, right? So there's a stat
He
for
knew
you.
ya.
So, yeah.
They said he'll do an extra good job. Big fan of the show.
Talk
this
about
proctologist.
peace of mind.
Yeah. Right.
There's another one when if you're getting your wisdom teeth out.
Yeah,
that,
there's something with dry socket or something.
That too. That's like
Yeah.
a miserable thing that can
That is
last for
bad.
several months. But they can nick a nerve there,
Yeah,
and you're signing off on a waiver.
that you
But
might
that-
never feel your
Yeah,
mouth
never
again.
never feel one side of your face again.
Wow.
So
I can screw that. I don't
Yeah.
want to keep my wisdom teeth as long as I can.
Sure.
Rich said it makes him smarter.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, next to you,
Slipping another
Toads,
dad joke here.
Right here.
the man of the hour, we got our boy, Richie. What's going on, Rich?
Wow.
What's
That is a filthy pillow.
you know where this came from, or what? How this came about, Rich? How we have a picture of you back when you had hair?
Wow.
What year?
Look at
This
that
is
state
college?
hat. That was my first state hat. I don't know what
Was that freshman year? Was that freshman?
Maybe. That's a
don't think
throwback.
so.
I don't even remember looking that young myself.
No, you look like a young man. But Daryl and I were having a conversation the other day, and I said something. I'm like, I never really thought Rich had hair. It was weird the fact that you might have hair at some point in time. So he went out and he was able to secure a picture of you, apparently sleeping with a hat on.
With the hat on. Even when I had hair, I wore a hat. Which
Right.
is dumb.
That's why he doesn't have hair
Right.
anymore.
That's what they said, but I don't think that had anything to do with it.
Drool on that pillow there, buddy.
I
Yeah.
think there was some pre-drool before I got to
I
that
thought you were going to say
pillow.
pre something else, but that's
I don't know what's going on.
Toads is back. Missed you last week, Toads.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
I miss you
great.
guys.
Yeah. How you doing, pal?
Good. A little under the weather, but feeling good. Got a fun new hat here. I actually wanted to bring this in. So this out of all the hats I've had so far, this logo was the logo when I was a kid. I grew up in Texas till I was like 7.
Is that a Texas Rangers
It's a
hat?
Ranger
Oh,
hat.
no.
That's pretty
Everybody
cool.
can drink.
is?
Rich
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about
that's actually
living in Texas. as
He
a
did.
kid.
Yeah, everybody drink at home. We know that's going. We saw that in the DMs. People play that
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
But I had to get this because when I was looking through Ranger hats, yeah, and I got to get the old state hat back, apparently. Daryl, where's this? Do you even know where we're at?
I want to
here?
go back to this real quick. Did you have the sides of your head shaved in this, and just like hit the hair above it, kind of
It looks
draped
like it.
over?
He cut his own hair back then.
I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there.
I'll
I'd
give
have
you
to see the full hair.
I'll give you a clue. It's from Spring Break, 96.
96 spring break.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you didn't come with us.
I wasn't
that time.
there.
Oh, okay.
So-
That makes sense.
We had to reach out to
That
people.
was
to get
Myrtle
this.
Beach, 96.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Hit up the hotline, huh?
We did. We had to reach
I don't know
out.
who would have that. Lacey, maybe, or something like that. Possibly. I think she was down there.
Sorry to interrupt
Somebody,
you.
they said they have your jeans.
Pair of my jeans, sure. Probably left all kinds of shit down there that weekend.
Possibly an Abercrombie flannel. Did that ring a bell?
Oh yeah, definitely had a couple of those.
And somebody else said that they need a DNA sample.
Oh,
Because they actually had
Yeah.
your jeans.
do they have? Let's see, that would put them at what 90, born in 97.
30 years old.
Poor kid, missing out on. His
Never
dad's
knew
a
his dad.
popular podcaster now, and
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go back to your hat, Rich. I didn't mean to.
it's no big deal. Anyways, when I was looking through Ranger hat, I'm like, look, I gotta get this hat because when my dad used to take me to the games, this was like a logo they retired like a long time ago. Must have been in the 80s. And then, of all things, in the hat, they have this like TR logo,
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
which I
cool.
have not seen since
that's
I was
pretty neat.
a little kid.
that's
And
a
it's like
that's a keeper.
It's like a rubber like sticker type thing.
That's fresh.
I have not seen that logo since I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I was like, wow, that is like really cool. So
Only thing that would be cooler is if that popped off and it was a golf ball marker.
That would be cool.
That would be dope. But it's just funny. It had me thinking like it's just how you're kind of as you get older, you kind of things that remind you of a kid, you kind of get drawn to a little
Nostalgic.
bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Fresh Prince said something about that in the lyric one time.
I'll tell you that spring break I think was made famous because I put vodka in chicken noodle soup.
Ooh,
I can remember that.
There's another picture we're not
I
going to
don't know about
show
that.
this week.
I don't know about
We'll
that.
show it next week,
Oh,
maybe.
we're gonna roll it out, and
We'll see. Yeah, we'll
I
see.
guess we gotta stay busy this summer.
Yeah, we'll roll that out next week. We have nothing else to do.
Okay.
But we do have libation exploration. You guys want to try that?
Tasty beers or fine bourbons.
We're doing this?
for
So
our
you're out
faces
for
to
the
try.
beer?
I'm just gonna do this straight.
Okay.
Libation
Oh, yeah.
exploration
Forgot about
with
this one.
the numbers, guys.
And we are back in Studio 8B. Tonight's libation. You want to do this one first?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
I'll
I
tell
don't
the
care.
story about this. This is
thanks.
this is a new cocktail that I sort of inadvertently developed last weekend. Last weekend I was at home and I had stopped at a local party store to get Mrs. Midwest a bottle of wine. And
Bottle of
called
red?
It's called Bottle of Red.
Bottle of white?
Big BJ head you are.
What's it called?
That wine is called Carnivore. Okay. And I didn't know that because I had bought this for like the prior weekend. And I came home with this. She's like, oh, no. She's like, I forgot to tell you. You don't ever buy that ever again. I said, why? She's like, it turns everything black. Like your teeth, everything.
What?
The next day, black. Black. It's called Carnivore.
Carnivore.
Carnivore. Yeah. So I said, okay, well, don't drink that, honey. That's not cool. But I have a few beers left in the fridge. You drink the beers. She said, okay, thank you. And then I had nothing to drink. So I said, I went over to the liquor cabinet and I found some of one of my favorite flavored bourbons. That's going to be Jim Beam Red Stag, a cherry flavored bourbon.
Great shot drink.
Oh, great shot. Yeah, yeah. So I poured that in a cup.
Just on its own?
Red Stag, yeah. Iced Red Stag's good.
Yeah, that's good. And I went to the fridge to get some Coke to put with it. We didn't have any Coke. So I was having a bad night, but we did have this it's sweetened, what's it called? It's
Gold Peak?
Gold Peak sugar-free
Real
sweet tea.
brewed tea.
Wait,
sweet
it's
tea.
sugar-free sweet tea?
It's sugar-free sweet tea.
And what makes it sweet?
Some sort of foreign
Stevia.
sweetener.
Is it stevia?
Is it stevia? Yeah, see what the sweetener is on it. So I think it's important that you get that.
No. It's like
Sounds
the
like,
same thing as Diet Coke, aspartame.
Aspartame?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like the story of how Homer came up with the flaming Homer.
This is probably very similar to that.
I think,
Yeah,
this,
I
how,
did
this is how penicillin was invented. Similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm just going to throw that
Allergic
in the cup
to penicillin.
and see what happens. And I took a sip of it and I said, damn, this is delicious. So I let Mrs. Midwest taste it. And she says, that tastes exactly like a Twizzlers. For some
Okay.
reason, the chemical reaction that forms when you mix these two things together tastes like Twizzlers.
I smell Twizzlers.
Yeah, well, I put I garnished it with the Twizzlers and some cherries.
Is this called the Mr. Miss Midwest?
We might as well call it the Mr. Midwest. I mean, we call it whatever you want.
Is it that good to hold your name to it?
Sure. I think it's great.
I have a great name for it, but I would have to throw out your name in the.
Oh yeah, we can't. Let's not do that.
Give me a.
Amongst our friends, we'll call it.
So do you drink it through the Twizzler?
No, don't. No, it's not going to work.
Here.
That's not going to work.
I'm going to do it in the
You'd
group
have
text.
to bite off each end, probably, right?
Yeah, you could do that, right?
Yeah, take a sip of that. And I really think you have to get this sweet tea that is sweetened with aspartame or whatever that is.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know if it's because the Twizzler's already
It's
in
not. I'm telling you, it's exactly what it tastes like.
I mean, yeah. I was asking for that last week, wasn't
And
I?
you were. And that's what was ironic about it. Is I said, T-Dub just said he wished he had something that tasted a drink that tasted like red
I do
licorice.
remember that. That's crazy.
And then that weekend, this happened.
That's cray.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's
you
great.
put it out in the
That shit's
world,
great.
and this is your answer, sir.
That God
Things
works,
happen.
God works in mysterious ways.
So it's 1 part Red Stag, 3 parts this particular sweet leaf,
Oh,
whatever it is, tea. And
It's refreshing. I like
it
this.
is. It tastes.
It's a good summer.
That's Black Sabbath.
Oh,
good poolside drink.
I would like to try this with like the normal sweeten. I don't like that fake stuff.
I'm going to ask the bartender
I
about
don't-
this in Vegas, see if they could whip me up when I'm at
No,
Caesar's
Mr.
Pool.
Midwest.
They can't
I
do
don't
that.
like anything that's artificial sweetener,
Right.
but I don't get that vibe right now with it. So
No, it's not bad. I do agree. It tastes like licorice. It's a very fine addition to the many drinks that are named after people. I would just I'm just curious how it tastes without it. That's all. With the normal, because I'm not a Diet Coke guy or
yeah, me neither.
fake stuff guy.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You can next week. We'll try it with some sort of other sweet tea. But I really think you need that because
It might be the part of the mixology.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's overly like anything that's fake sweetener is like overly sweet tasting. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it tastes like a
right.
Twizzlers. Like when you do that.
This is the first time I've had sweet tea in any form.
Oh, really? Yeah, you like sweet tea. Yeah. So anyway, I thought that might be fun to
Do
try.
you like sugar?
We don't have to rate it. 1 part Red Stag, 3 parts
I think you got to rate
fake
it.
sweet tea.
Isn't that the
Want to rate it?
point
You
of
can
this?
rate it. I don't know. I just thought we'd try it. Tones brought something I don't think we're going to rate tonight.
I'm going to give you
Yeah, we're going to rate it.
a 5 for originality,
Okay.
a 4.9 for putting this together with what you had in the house, and 4 or 5 in the drink overall. Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel good about that.
Yeah,
Not
high
bad.
marks
Not bad at all.
for ingenuity, I would say.
Right.
Creativity. I love red licorice, red stag shots. I also like drinking tea, so I like all the components, and you mix them together, and it's a nice, refreshing, crisp drink. And come by my pool this summer. I'll have some pitchers mixed up of this ready to pour. Yeah, I would give this a 4.6.
This is one
Very
I'd like to
solid.
try again at the end of the show and see if it held up. But on first taste, which is the way we do all these, solid 4.5, absolutely, 100%.
Man, I'm not looking for flattery here. This was completely by accident because this is all I had.
I would like to do the opposite. So
It's true. Yeah, normally, you're trying to cut me down. Yeah, I
that's what
thought
Rich
it was
says about
exceptional.
me.
I said this is really good. Normally, I wouldn't bring something that I just had in the kitchen here, but this
That is
a
amazing,
sacred
though.
place.
Yeah, Daryl's like, there's no drinks that taste like red licorice, and Jim went to work.
he's like the mad.
One week later.
But the thing is, it just happened out of. It wasn't like he was trying to do it, supposedly.
Right. I should have changed the story.
that funny?
So I went to work. I decided I'm going to try to make a drink that tastes like red licorice. And
Put on,
turned
like,
out
the-
the tannins in sweet tea make but
put on the lab coat.
Right.
He's a mad lib. Mad
I thought at first you were
mad-
going to tell me that some of the wine was in here, and we're going to have black tea. I thought that's how the story was going.
Well, that's really how the story went. And I said, fuck, you're kidding me. So I opened
Kidding
the
me.
wine. I said, I'll drink the wine. You drink the beer. And then it looked like, you remember that gum that you had when you were kids, a trick gum that would turn your mouth black?
Oh, yeah.
It was that pronounced.
Okay.
I mean, it turned your lips, your teeth,
Is that
everything
the point
black.
of it or something?
No, it's supposed to go good with red meat. That's
called-
what
That's
it
the
says on
last
the
thing
bottle.
when you want to see your, your significant other smile at you and their teeth are all black.
All black, yeah.
What was the name of it? Carcinogen?
Carnivore.
Carnivore. Yeah, so don't get that.
I think
not good.
RFK is probably going to ban that shit.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. He already banned it. I just saw it today on Twitter, amongst other things. Anyway, let's get to the official libation exploration of the show. That's the beer that D-Dub brought tonight.
Ah, yes. Tones is going to sit this
You know
one
what?
out. And lucky because, you want
Yeah, no,
Just throw a
I'll
little.
I'll share it with
Just
you.
throw a little in there just
Sure.
so I could taste it.
This is one my old lady picked up. I can't remember her name. We'll just call her Ange at the moment, I guess. Can't remember
That
my
doesn't
wife's
seem right.
name. She was in
That's good. Thank you.
Chicago over the weekend.
Oh, I like the
And,
I like the aroma of this mother.
So she brought this from Chicago.
She brought this from Chicago. Hopefully it's not skunked. Yeah, specifically thought this would be one Tones would probably like.
The Hawaiian Hammer.
The Hawaiian Hammer.
This is a IPA, American, right? 7.6.
7.6, a little weak for what the numbers guys are accustomed to. But
This might be the best IPA aroma I've ever had. That
well,
smells.
if the
So you like
taste matches the aroma, we
We're
are
in
all
for-
in.
You like
for a
suntan
treat.
lotion tasting IPAs?
It's not Hawaiian Tropic.
It doesn't taste like it smells, I gotta tell you.
It's fruit punchy smell.
I gotta tell you.
I don't know that I like the
This-
smell of it, to be honest with you.
This 7 is the one here. It does
The
not
taste is stronger than the smell
than it
gives you the vibe
It
of.
smells. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's the other. Here's our cocktail on my beer tonight.
It's got a weird aftertaste, but it might not be bad.
You said Ethel really liked this, eh?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. I like it. I like the little tiki fella on the front too.
That is a nice.
Rich is a big Hawaiian Punch guy from back in the day.
Oh, I,
I
love
like Hawaiian Punch.
I
yeah.
loved Hawaiian Punch back in the day.
And
Cool graphics. I like
that's kind
that.
of what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
That red guy on the Hawaiian Punch can.
Was it a
Oh,
tiki,
yeah.
tiki guy?
He wasn't? I can't remember what he was.
You guys are doing the Kool-Aid.
Dana.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Punchy.
your mascots.
How about a Hawaiian Punch?
He
It's
did
punchy.
really. Yeah, he did Hawaiian Punch. Yeah, he did.
He
really
is red, though, right?
He's red.
Yeah.
They got similar features.
Yeah.
Probably.
Both abnormally strong for their size, I'd say.
They're.
Yeah. Although Kool-Aid Man was a pretty big dude. Punchy was not.
He was a little guy.
No, Punchy was little. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a little guy. You have to always jump up to punch, like, here's a Hawaiian Punch, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put this on the screen here. 5, you're driving across town. 4, you're going to buy without hesitation. 3, you're not going to kick it out of bed. 2, you'll choke it down for the show so you don't look like a bitch. And 1, hard pass nastier than Flint's water. By the way, I forgot to, the adjudicator tonight is Rich. Oh, forgot to pass that down there. Gotta pass that down to Rich in case the need arises
still a
for
thing.
that. It's always a thing. It's always a thing.
Never know when
moving
it could
around.
come up.
Yeah. All right, D-Dub.
Thank you, sir.
You're always first. As you told Stacy that time. Like, no, I go first.
Sort of
I
ominous.
back that up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I heard that.
2.7. I don't know. Something ain't right here. I'm not feeling it.
Wow. Way to throw your wife under the bus there.
I don't know.
What's wrong with it?
Something's weird about it.
I love the design. Aroma. I'm giving it a little boost for the aroma. I like it.
Very, yeah, look at that citrusy.
A little too much of a hard kick in the throat, but
That might be because you've been drinking Gatorade and
yeah,
powder all
I've been drinking that Gold Luxy or gel
Meloxy or
petroleum that cleaned out my colon. This is a 3.7 for me. 3.7.
Well, I think Angie should bring out more of these to this show. This is one of the better IPAs. I'm going 4.4. I think it's delicious.
I don't know what anybody likes. I thought if anything, initially it'd be Tones, but
I'm with Tones a lot. I like these. I like the more citrusy IPAs.
I don't taste
don't
any
get
of the
it.
citrus.
No, me neither. I'm not getting the Hawaiian. I'm not getting anything besides.
The aroma is
yeah, the aroma. Hold on.
I think you guys are coming down with the colds or something. There's all kinds of
No,
flavor
it
profiles
smells
here.
like pineapple, maybe, or something like that, or something. What is that? It's good. Passion fruit.
Yeah, pineapple and passion fruit.
Yeah. But I don't get that taste. It tastes like the beer we had last week, that Imperial IPA with that sticky what is that? Terpen?
Turpentine.
Not
It might
turpentine.
be guava according
But
to the
the-
can.
Well, guava, that's grapefruit essentially.
Okay.
Close to it.
Yeah, see the Wings playing at the shoe on
Oh, yeah, it smells like
on
grapefruit.
Saturday.
Oh, is that this
not know that.
Saturday?
Yeah,
No kidding.
at the shoe.
Jimmy, I think we're waiting on your score.
Your in-depth analysis, Jim.
Hey, taste it again. I think there's some great. There is a
There's
grapefruit.
There's
yeah,
grapefruit. Yeah, definitely.
but not a great like an old
Not-
grapefruit taste.
No, not coming
Tastes
out
like
a
old
lot.
grapefruits.
Old?
Yeah, like old.
You're
like-
talking about more like the rind part of it?
yeah, like the end of a grapefruit, the part you don't eat.
This is like a ruby red grapefruit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3 again. the
Wow.
second one.
I thought you would have
don't
gave
know.
this a better score than that.
I think it's good.
This may be the first time I rated an IPA above you, Jim.
I can't get down with it. Something's a little different off. Maybe it's the cherry that I was just drinking. I don't know.
think it's palatable. I would drink.
I think,
Very good.
I'm not gonna kick it out of bed. Tony,
I think
so-
maybe everybody has a different palate
Yeah.
now. Because I taste
Wow.
something like
Gerald's and
What do you get out of it, Dub?
I taste something that's like
I think he's a
foul.
psychologist now.
But that's what I think. There's something a little off, right?
Something's foul, and then Rich is like, "This is great," and the Tones is like, "This isn't bad," and I'm like, "It's foul. It's a foul.
Foul.
Something is not."
Foul
It's,
like FOWL or FOUL?
I think it's FOUL, but I'm not a wordsmith, so
It's like a perfumey grapefruit taste.
ooh, we had one of those before.
You know what I'm saying?
Score
It's
it.
sort of floral, flowery,
Mm-hmm.
florally.
There it is.
Not my favorite.
Woo!
The
Bam,
wings.
bam.
There you go. Hope you got down on them. On Tones'
Gotta get up to get
This
down.
is a big game because Wings are in the first wild card and Columbus is in the second wild card spot. So these games are.
Oh, wait,
they're
this is
playing back
Columbus.
they're playing back to back. So
Is
it's
this Motor
huge.
City?
They're playing Detroit and then in Columbus at the shoe on Saturday.
This is Detroit, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a Columbus Blue Jackets future. So I hope the Wings lose tonight. No offense, Tones. I hope the Wings lose.
That's
Sorry.
not
What do
good.
you not have a future on though right now?
Not
You don't.
much.
You tell me
No,
you
there's
don't
not
have
much.
a Red Wings future.
If you got a future on every team, you're gonna. I got a future in the Red Wings this summer, so I
That's,
want the Red Wings to win.
The only NHL team I have is I have Columbus to win the Eastern Conference, and then I also
Now
have
the Wings are gonna knock their ass
the
out.
Hawks, the Pistons, and the Heat all to win the Eastern Conference.
I
Heat,
keep
huh?
hearing you guys talk about the Hawks. That team is trash. I don't even know why you guys even.
Don't they have the kid from Oklahoma, Trey
Yes,
Young?
they do.
Young?
Yeah, he's a little bitch now, complaining about every call he doesn't get.
Sounds like your boy from Dallas now on the Lakers, the
Doncic,
Serbian fella.
he doesn't complain about the calls.
Oh my God, that Rich,
like-
that literally is the dumbest thing you've ever said.
I've never seen him like go out of his
That's a
way to
tall-
complain
tall-
about.
Tall order, I
Tall
know,
order.
but it's
Yeah, you've known him
that
for a
guy.
hell of a long
Don't you
time,
remember in
too.
the finals?
Just
It
now.
was just everybody was
now.
sick of him at that point.
Oh, I don't remember.
Every single play.
You know him so long he had hair back then. Like
yeah.
I really didn't know that, and it kind of blew my mind when we were talking about it. I'm like, oh shit, I bet he did have hair at one point.
What
I didn't-
superstar doesn't bitch about calls though? And if you want to D Wade when he beat the Mavericks, that guy was a joke. He got every call.
Oh, D Wade, yeah.
He was the African American counterpart to Luca, basically.
Hey, by the way, Realtor Lauren says, "Hi, friends. How you doing, Realtor Lauren? Good to see you
Greetings.
here."
Is there big news out yet, or is it
Monday.
coming?
Can we say it?
Monday morning.
There's,
Monday
there's no
morning?
like sneak dropping bomb right now.
I think on Facebook she's kind of been sneaking some stuff out there.
I've seen a couple posts, but I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
no,
blow
there's
the
somebody in
surprise.
that position right now, so they
Okay.
can't.
Yeah.
Guess who eats together at the Wildfire Diner? It's
Wait.
Rich and
Eh,
it's JT and
Are you saying she-
Realtor
At the
Lauren.
Wildflower, they have a
That's
good senior.
Isn't that the
early
one down
bird
the road
special.
here?
Yeah.
So is she waiting for Elon to give somebody pink slip and then she's moving in? Is that what's going on?
I don't think it's a
Oh wait. Realtor says Rich can say it. It's okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So she's taking over, like she's managing the brokerage just right down the road here at 17 and Garfield.
Oh wow! We're gonna be,
It's
we're gonna be neighbors.
Doge Realty.
Yeah, Doge Realty. I'll tell you,
Yeah,
first
so
thing she's doing is
congrats to
she's
her.
making
It's,
cuts. She's cutting everybody.
Well,
It's just going to be her.
She could come to a lot of podcasts. She's gonna
Oh
be
no, she's
Yeah.
she needs to recruit, so she got to bring in a lot of agents, and she's also gonna be selling still, so she's gonna be busy.
They
That's
call
a
her-
3 air horn for
They call her the
Realtor.
butcher because she's making cuts.
Oh, she's making cuts.
No,
she's going in
she
there.
needs to. She needs to not cut. She needs to add.
Oh, she just said
Opposite.
it.
She's the
Branch
opposite of
manager.
Elon.
There was a real racist joke my dad told me when I was a kid about branch managers, but I'm not gonna get into it.
We'll talk about it.
Anybody know that one?
I never heard that.
That was
never talked to your
before.
dad.
Yeah, that was before racism was not cool. Hey, congratulations, Realtor Lauren.
Yes,
Branch manager
congrats.
at Century 21, C21. She was, I think, when we started the show, she was with was it
Keller
KW?
Williams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Keller.
Oh, I thought she was with something that started with a B.
Berkshire.
She's
Hathaway?
Berkshire and
she's
Hathaway.
with Brookstone, but that was only
Brookstone.
for a year, and that's always
Yes.
just been selling. And
Brookstone, they got a hell of a rock fountain thing you put in your office.
I read their magazine on the airplane a lot of times.
That was one of my favorite stores when I was
No,
young.
that's-
you're talking about the electronic place.
Yeah.
It was electronics. It was all. It wasn't just electronics. It was,
Certainly a massage chair was in there at one point. I
Yeah,
know
always-
that.
always a
Sitting
massage
at-
chair.
you know what I'm talking about? The little rock, the little black rocks that with the water flowing on top of them.
Sure.
It sounds comforting, relaxing.
Yeah.
Me and
That's what it was
me and a
about.
buddy of mine, we used to go to the mall to Brookstone, and we'd fix ourselves big giant drinks in the car before we went to the mall, and then we'd walk around the mall with these cocktails that were huge, and we'd sit at Brookstone in like the massage chairs. We'd sit at Abercrombie and watch the chicks coming out of the dressing rooms, and you know we acted pretty inappropriate back then. I don't even think I was 21 back then.
I'm thinking you were probably
I thought
14.
you were going to say I
15,
wasn't
yeah.
even 26 then.
No, that's
Your mom was
that's true.
dropping you off at the mall.
Right. I'd be like, you got the Jack Daniels, Brad.
You got the Mott's.
Right, you got them. Anyway. A Realtor Lauren says she needs to add a lot. So if you're interested in getting into the real estate business, and now would probably be a good time because people are going to have to start selling their homes pretty quick here.
Yeah.
Give Realtor Lauren a
And
call.
hopefully the market
Well,
will be on the up and up.
we should-
we'll
we-
go on
we
a
use
heater
the-
soon.
I mean, this reminds me of something I was supposed to say. The Hilltop Bar. It's one of our favorite places.
Sure.
Remember that last week?
Last
Probably don't
week,
remember
it
it.
was a classic night at the
You don't
Hilltop.
probably remember it.
We got roped into. I shouldn't say roped into. We volunteered to sponsor the Hilltop bowling team.
Now, did we get
numbers, guys.
ourselves a shirt to wear?
No, we do not get shirts.
No, that's bullshit.
Be extra.
Yeah, we're each
You could probably get
giving
one,
them
though.
$50.
That looks pretty smooth. The design I saw was coming to fruition.
That's the design.
Out of pink.
We,
Yeah, a lot of pink.
we get half off beer pitchers when we watch their games.
I don't even think we get that, but we will get.
Where at the bowling alley?
There's not
get
much
half-
we're getting out of
We
it.
get half off the pictures that we buy for them.
Right. Yeah, the pitchers that they drink that we buy. No, that's a good deal because
Sure.
Look for us next weekend in Battle Creek, and then the next weekend in Lansing, and then we're going to be in Grand Rapids.
yeah,
The
I want to
following
follow them. I want to follow them,
weekend.
see how they do. They're
Now-
going to be in the States.
What
They're
if
playing
they
in
get
the
on the ESPN2 or something and our logo gets out there?
What team is
that
this?
would
A
be-
traveling bowling team or something?
States. Daryl can tell you more about it. He really roped us into
Yeah,
it.
it's I don't know. They're all traveling, from my understanding. Like if you're a little more serious than the typical once a week bowler, you're probably in this thing where you go to the state tournament, and then
Wow,
there's like
really?
a state pub.
Is that
And
Uncle
there's
Vinny?
like,
Uncle Vinny's been in some tournaments.
Knights of
Oh yeah,
Columbus.
yeah, he's in the
I
States.
think we should form our own team, get our own jerseys.
We were gonna do that, but then we decided on the
Just sponsoring.
podcast. So,
Ah,
in fact, I went as far as to buy my wife a bowling ball
Okay.
You're
that-
thinking some mixed doubles.
that February before COVID hit.
Okay, that was a bad
Remember
time.
we were talking about doing the bowling?
you guys,
Yeah, yeah,
you
I
were
do.
talking about for a few months, and then
Yeah.
COVID hit, right? I
And
remember.
then COVID hit. I bought my wife a ball before COVID. She's got a ball that she never drilled, which Vince will tell you, our coworker. That's a mortal sin.
yeah,
You got
sitting
a ball
on
sitting there with no holes.
an undrilled ball just
No
sitting on the
holes.
shelf.
Yes, some people might prefer it with no holes.
I don't know what that means.
Have you ever seen the guys that just spin it?
I think they still have holes though. I could be wrong.
Don't you got to at least have the thumb?
I think you need like the thumb or something. That's very
Two-handed is the thing these days, right?
They do two hand, like
What?
just spin it like this.
I think that's what they do. I think.
Two-handed bowling?
Isn't
That
it?
for real?
I think so.
I don't watch bowling.
That would be weird.
I watch the Pistons. That's all I watch anymore on TV. So
You jump around. You didn't watch the Tigers, then they got good, and then you like.
He's
it's called being a bandwagon
Yeah,
fair
man,
weather
there you
fan
go.
tones.
Mr. Midwest is like
Yeah.
El Presidente. Like when you get good I'll
Yeah,
listen.
call me.
He's
Right,
got,
we'll talk.
I'm the first one on the choo-choo train, whatever team's hot.
he's got ADHD, but it's only for bets that occur 6 months down the road.
That's it.
They're really
Oh, I love it. Every day I'm
conflicting.
looking at these. I'm like, I'm putting more on it. Still,
How's your portfolio looking down over
I
there?
have a pretty significant sum of
Over
money.
leverage on Pistons futures. It's like,
Let's put it this way: when he meets with his
That's not Taylor
attorney,
Swift.
it's not Taylor Swift.
I'll tell you this: if Scotty Scheffler were to win the Masters and the Pistons were to get anywhere near the Eastern Conference Finals, we're gonna upgrade the studio like you wouldn't believe. I'm talking. Well, I'll hire a team. That's how much could happen.
Can we get a massage after every show here?
If that's what you want, Tones. Anything you want. I want to share the wealth.
Okay.
But all we need Scotty to win. We need Scotty to win the Masters this year. And then we need the Pistons to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. If they win the Eastern Conference Finals, I can retire.
well, I believe Scotty will win this Masters.
I think you're right.
It'd be number 3 for him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God! Look how young these guys are.
Stay tuned.
There's Rich.
Yeah.
It does look. I wish I could put this on the screen. It looks like Rich, but he had hair. But yeah, if you're in Metro Detroit, go to the Hilltop. Go see Darko, Lisa, the gang. One of the coolest places you'll
Yeah.
ever want to go.
We saw. I went back on Saturday and had a burger.
Oh, did you?
Great burger.
Thursday wasn't enough for you. You had to go back on
We
Saturday.
didn't have a burger Thursday
We did not
night,
eat.
though.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
I
too late.
had a hankering for a hunkering of a cheeseburger. Brought my son. He had the wings. He loved them, as always.
Yeah, good
for
wings
the
there,
huge.
supposedly. I haven't had those, but I heard they're good.
Yeah, he loves them. And I got the burger, and I saw Desiree. Told her the story about me calling her Destiny, and then you saying that was that a stripper, and then
Yeah, we devolved from there.
devolved from there.
It devolved
I think
from
we went to
there.
Legends. There was a Desiree. If I
I'm
remember.
pretty sure there
Destiny is a
Destiny
is the stripper
too.
name.
Destiny.
It could have been both actually. There.
would be. Yeah,
Desiree, she's all right. I like her. She's a very nice gal.
nice lady. Like her.
And I saw Darko for a minute.
Yep. You
And
say,
he didn't-
fuck Daryl, fuck Jimmy.
He didn't.
I love that guy.
He did not.
He did not.
He did not. Everything was good at that point, but he was leaving.
Yeah,
He's always coming in or going out. You ever notice that?
he does.
One
Yeah,
way
he's
or the
he's
other.
on the move. I like that.
So, what were we talking about?
I don't know. I think we're talking about trivia.
Oh,
Calling
Oh.
on masters of facts,
They got a link?
sultans of stats, the czars of knowledge that isn't learned in college. It's the Numbers Guys Trivia.
Okay, Numbers Guys Trivia. We do this every week to determine who will be buying the beer the following week. Whoever, if everybody gets it right, I got to buy the beer. If nobody gets it right, I got to buy the beer. I'm at a disadvantage here, folks. And if one of these guys gets it wrong, then they're going to be buying the beer next week. Tonight's Numbers Guys Trivia is as follows. What sportscaster first called the NCAA tournament March Madness? I almost made this multiple choice, but I didn't. What sportscaster first called the NCAA tournament March Madness?
I got that link.
And we will. You got the link?
I don't.
You don't?
I'm gonna find it. Don't worry.
It's our website /trivia.
Yeah, that doesn't help me.
Doesn't help you. Want me to send you guys the link?
I don't need it.
I should.
I
I checked,
just sent it last.
I checked the
last week.
links. I know I have the links, but then it's always gone.
I'll take care. I'll send it over to you.
I really appreciate that, sir.
Red tea. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah?
By the way, I just looked at my
Yeah?
text.
You get that?
I like that.
That could be your label.
I used to have a my last name sunset on the menu at was that Bumpers
Oh, bumpers.
over there on North South River Road?
Bumpers. Yeah.
It actually made the board on the front. They had like a sandwich board. It was called.
It was that. It was that.
Yeah, it was on it at one point in the
That's pretty slick.
late '90s, probably.
I don't think I've had a sandwich named
Yeah.
after me.
That wasn't a sandwich. It was a cocktail that
Yeah.
was all the white liquors
All combined.
all combined, and then
Every
I
clear
can't remember
liquid.
what else was it. There was pineapple juice, orange juice, something else. But you could have like he had served it in a tall beer glass, and you were it was lights out. One of those.
Toast.
One of those. You were
One
toasted.
and done.
Yeah, you were toasted.
Good night, Irene.
Good night. You guys find that link yet?
I got it.
Okay, we want to
I'm
forward
in.
that to Rich. So okay, all right.
Did you get it, Rich?
No,
No, Rich is still looking.
I'm trying to go back to last week now. Nope, I think I just found it. I got it.
All right. While these guys are trying
So,
to
which announcer?
yeah, Yeah, you go.
Coin the term March Madness.
Sportscaster.
Yeah, which sportscaster?
Sportscaster first called it. Say again?
Which sportscaster first called the NCAA tournament March Madness?
Okay.
March Madness. I'll tell you what. Maybe I'll give you a...
No,
No?
you're not
It's
doing
Okay.
it.
All right, I won't do it.
I
Because-
already threw an answer.
All right, I won't do it.
I am sure I'm getting it wrong, and I'll be damned if Rich is going to get it right if I'm getting it wrong.
Well, no,
Damn
I
it.
wouldn't be so sure. I wouldn't be so sure. I think you guys might get this one. It's a pretty fair question.
I took a educated stab.
Yeah, educated stab. This is something new. We're going to talk. We actually talked about this last year a little bit. Actually, a lot of bit, I think. But we're going to make an official segment for March Madness.
Yo, man, that's the formula.
And if anybody gets
got the
that
papers.
reference, put it in the chat because there's nobody besides me that gets that one. Not even D-Dub gets that reference. The formula? You know what that is?
Is that Lynch Mob?
No. All right, I'll do it again for you. See if you get this.
Yo, man, that's the formula.
It sounds like NWA.
It should sound like NWA because it's Dr. Dre is on part of it there.
Back to tree.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Okay, so the
It's
formula.
not
So
too short.
this is nope,
It's not the Lynch Mob.
negative.
It's not Dayton Family.
Double D says Porter.
It's not Porter. It's not Porter.
Porter.
It's not Porter.
I don't get that. Dub. But anyway, this is the formula. We talked about it last year. Gil Alexander from VSiN's A Numbers Game. On X, you can follow him at Beating the Book. He's got a formula that has been incredibly accurate at determining who the March Madness / NCAA champion is going to be. And I'm going to share this with you guys tonight. So here we go. The formula from Gil.
Wait, are we doing slide into the DMs?
Did I forget that?
You forgot that was number 4 on those.
Well, we'll do this, and then we'll do
now
sliding
we're at
in
number
between.
6.
Yeah, we'll do sliding in between. We'll do
Slide
sliding
it
in
into
between.
number 6.
What the hell?
I totally missed that. Yeah, that was supposed to be.
You
That was
gotta
supposed to be
stay
4.
on
Yeah,
the
you're right.
time.
Okay, so the winner of the March Madness tournament is going to have more assists and turnovers. In fact,
I don't care. We don't have to do it, but-
34 No, I want to do that. It's one of my favorite parts. That's what
I
people are
don't
tuned
think
in
it's
for.
very good.
34
no
out of
one
the last
cuts
34.
Dub's segment out of the
You can
show.
cut it.
Wow, every
Every
team.
out of the last 34.
That's pretty incredible when you can find a stat that every team.
I don't know.
I mean, more assists and turnovers. Is this impressive?
I'm with Rich.
Not impressive, but a stat that goes across that many.
I know,
I mean,
but
how
to
do you win
a
without that, though? It's a
It's like-
national champion.
But there's always
Like a
like a
team that
fluky
scored-
team that does something weird.
You know,
It's got to
the
be
la-
sort of good,
The
though.
last 6 champions scored more than the other team in the final game.
That's true.
Yeah, I know. But that's
Like
34 times out of 34. That's pretty.
Come on.
Oh, okay. Double D, I think he talks into his thing to type. He says Musburger.
I
is
like his guess.
That's his guess.
I didn't guess that, but I like his guess a lot.
Yeah, that's his guess.
I didn't guess that.
That's a pretty good guess.
What?
Also,
Shoot it the first time.
32 out of the last 34 teams have a head coach with Sweet 16 experience.
That makes sense.
So that's pretty durable, right? 34
Probably that
or
UConn
32
team
out
is
of the
one of
last
them.
34.
2 of them.
It's always UConn.
2 of them.
continue?
Ollie and
Hurley didn't have anything
Hurley.
the first time they went.
no.
Okay.
They
First
have
time.
at
Second
least
time he did.
at least
Right,
three
right.
wins. At least 3 wins against teams in the top 10% of RPI.
All right.
That was 28 of the last 29.
I think Michigan State did that.
I think you're probably right. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, went ahead one. 29 out of the last 29 have a top 75 strength of schedule.
These are some dumb formulas. Some of these are.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to narrow it down for you here, Richie. And then lastly, 21 out of the last 22
Okay.
were top 20 in Ken Palm,
This is probably the best one.
adjusted
Yeah,
offensive
I would
and
say.
adjusted defensive efficiency.
I tell you what, you give me this one and the one that was 10% RPI or whatever
Yeah,
you threw
those
at
are
me.
the most
yeah,
important
for sure.
two, I
Like
think.
the rest of these are kind of. We're gonna weed out like a team or two, maybe.
Yeah, might weed out a team or two. You want to know who they are?
Who for this year?
Yeah, we have the answers.
How many are there?
Here's the current qualifiers: 3.
So we should do this family feud style. So I'll go first because I represent the family.
That's cool.
Do we get 3 buzzers?
I could.
Can you play the music, please?
Hold on. I could if you really wanted it.
That's all right.
Go ahead. What are your 3 guesses?
Auburn.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you if you're right yet. Go ahead. Give me the 3.
Oh, well, no. When I get one wrong, then someone else gets to go. How many teams are there? Well, you're not telling us. All right, Tennessee.
Okay, hold on. All right, I'll do it that way. So you said Auburn.
Sure.
Hold on.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Tennessee. Oh, wow.
Nope. Anybody on that side of the?
I'll say Sparties. No.
I'll say
Well,
Duke.
you know the answer.
Oh, sorry.
Back to Rich.
Florida. Wow.
Damn, Gina.
I think we're out. That's 3 buzzers. No, that's
Yeah.
So how
I'll
many
go
we
for
got
the
there,
steal.
buddy?
I'll break it down.
I'll go for steal.
I'd like to steal with Houston,
I'll
please.
steal with Rich's.
With Houston?
Houston
Houston. Okay.
Texans.
There's only
Auburn.
3 qualifiers.
Only 3 current
This
qualifiers.
team's on the cusp, though.
Yes, there is. Auburn plus 360 you can get right now at Caesars. Duke plus 390 you can get at FanDuel. And Houston plus 800 ESPN on the cusp. Oh, God dang. Close. Is MSU? You get those right. You can get those guys. You guys like those? Spartans?
So
at,
MSU is right outside.
Yeah. What is it, Daryl? That where are they off at here? What are they?
Well, can you pull up the Ken Palm?
Sure. I can. Give me a minute.
Right
That was
now,
fun with the buzzer.
they were just on the outside with the offense. I think they were at 22, but they're real.
Yeah, they have
Close.
they're like way in the back of 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
It's like their one Achilles heel. But they actually hold teams the less poor shooting than they do. So that's crazy.
It doesn't. Do I have to pay to get the adjusted
No.
efficiencies?
Nope.
No.
Nope, no,
No
goal.
go. Yes. Fuck.
Efficiency. Here we go.
No
Okay.
go. No go.
Hold on. No, it's telling me I got to purchase a 12-month subscription for $24.95.
All right, hold on a second.
Yeah.
There's an old man sitting next to me making love to his tonic and gin.
Whoever said tonic and gin, Daryl? Nobody ever said tonic and gin. I'd like a tonic and gin, please. Tall.
You'd be like, there's the exit
Oh, he
over
hit it in, yeah.
there. Go to
Oh,
the
that's no
exit,
goal.
sir, and don't come back.
You can't do that.
He actually hit it in with his stick, though.
Yeah, but you can't. It's a pass enough. Hand pass enough.
Can't hand pass it to yourself.
I don't
Sorry
think so.
for the.
And by the way, Arizona is the other one. Arizona, you can get 35 to 1. 35 to 1.
I'll
over
tell you
at
right
FanDuel.
now, save your money, Oakland. Oakland, Arizona's a fraud.
Arizona's always a fraud, except that 1 year.
They give it
was-
to 'em.
Almost
What the
always a
heck?
fraud. 96,
Yeah,
7,
the stupid 5
97,
seed. It was
97.
crazy.
Yes.
The point guard, what was his name? Bobby Bowman. Looked like a white. He was a black fellow that looked white.
Was that the coach of USC's son?
Possibly.
Well, they had Miles Simon, and they had
I think of the point
the
guard.
guy
now.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. While you're looking at that, D-Dub, we're going to be updating that every week. So we'll have the most current people that qualify.
I thought last year there was a
Under the
lot
formula.
more than 3. That
I think
surprises
there was
me.
5 at one point. Yeah, for sure. And more could qualify as the weeks progress here. But something
The
else.
futures on state a while back at 25,000 to 1. So that's a good one.
So, what were we talking about? Michigan State actually went down after yesterday's performance, and it was offensively that was not a game for anybody.
No.
That was not an offensive explosion.
But defensively, they've shot even higher. They're number 6 in defensive rating, but they're number 26 in offensive rating. So
They're gonna be a tough out for anybody come tournament time. Have you guys caught an Auburn game yet, though? By chance?
earlier in the season,
They are. That's a sick team right there. I mean, I'd be surprised they don't get to at least the Final Four. I mean,
when you
They'll be
compare the
dancing around
net
there.
ratings, Duke is actually better. In fact, so is actually Houston is too.
Houston
Duke is
always is like. I don't know. Houston
Duke
can-
is 2 and in the offense and 4 in defense. Auburn is 1 in offense and 12 in defense. And the thing about Houston, while they're 3 in defense, they're 8 in offense. They've really made a priority on shooting the 3 ball,
Yeah.
and they shoot it better than just about most in the country.
I don't know why Sampson can ever really finish the job there. I mean, they're always strong. They're gonna be strong this year, and they'll probably be a favorite, 1 or 2 seed. But we'll see what he can do.
But yeah, Michigan State, they were as high as 22 in offense. Yesterday's game was
Well, they did count that goal.
ugly.
yeah, I don't know
Ugly
why.
when it comes to
And the Blue Jackets. There we go, baby. Like them. Big fan of the Blue Jackets. Always been a big Blue Jacket guy. Yeah.
Since their formation in 2008, or
Ever since then. At least since then. Not one of the original 6, but that's okay.
There's not one of the original 26.
Oh, yeah. They're like
You're
one
right,
of the last 4 added or something.
Yeah. Go Columbus.
Sure, that's a city that deserves a hockey team.
I like Columbus.
I would argue that
Columbus guy.
Detroit could easily be one of the few places that can hold 2 NHL teams with no problem.
Yeah, American cities anyway, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure
Detroit
there's
South.
like Vancouver could probably
Toronto.
take a couple.
Toronto,
Toronto for sure.
Toronto.
They can support too.
Yeah,
Should have Windsor. Have a Windsor team.
Yeah.
They always talked about Hamilton because it's not that far from Toronto. but
that would make sense.
Big city,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
population-wise.
You guys have anything you want to add? The NCAA. Well, like I said, we'll do this every week, and we will catch you guys up on
I mean-
It's crazy that narrows it down to 3 teams, though. Yeah,
3 teams.
that's pretty amazing.
I've definitely really enjoyed this year, and I mean, it helps when state's having a great year. But what a finish last night! Anybody catch that?
Oh, yeah, that half-court shot. Yeah,
That's been a while since
Izzo won't
got
call it
that
lucky.
excited.
No, they beat the shit out of them all
he's
game.
like, we deserve that game. I'm
And
not
then,
going to call that lucky.
our friend was saying via text, Rich and I are in a chain, and all of a sudden the fouls started coming.
Yeah.
What
I don't
the
know.
hell?
Like, why did Maryland deserve all those fouls down the?
It was silly. It was
and
silliness.
state couldn't get one call underneath
No.
them. Like that
Yeah,
was
that was
such
nothing.
That was a little goofy.
There's
was-
some stuff to that game. I think Izzo had made some comments about people trying to poach, your players or whatever. I guess with this NIL, not NIL so much, but the transfer portal. And he didn't really say who it was back. This is a month ago.
So maybe.
But he
did
just
again.
got two recruits from the DMV, which is Washington D.C. area.
Yeah.
And that guy, Maryland missed out on both those recruits, and people are saying that's that guy. I don't even know his name because he hasn't been around there very long, but that he's trying to get into some of the Izzo guys that are not getting a ton of playing time or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
Jimmy, are
bad
you
blood
still
there,
here?
you're saying, Daryl?
Oh yeah.
Thought we lost you.
I have not it off for me. I'm okay.
So just
I
took
love
a quick
college basketball.
siesta.
Just a quick siesta, Mexican fiesta,
Los Boricuas?
something like that. I wanted to talk quickly about NFL Super Bowl futures.
I thought for a minute there
Yeah, what's
you
up?
were going to say reverse mortgages. It really did.
I'd like to talk more about what Tom Selleck spoke about. The reverse mortgages and how they can benefit
He
you.
wasn't the original though.
I thought that was Chuck Woolery.
Chuck
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Woolery
Chuck.
for sure.
He's like
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
two.
If
baby.
you want a
Yeah.
reverse mortgage or interested in self-applying
First of all,
catheters,
you got to introduce it. You might know me from
So,
the game shows such as.
No, I'm trying to think of the best way
they're
to do this.
non-oily
No, they are non-oily.
and
yeah.
no pinch.
no pinch.
So
Tones was saying he got a catheter one time.
not fun.
Yeah, no, I never had one. Thank God.
I'm one and done.
I've
with
been
those.
relatively healthy for my entire life. Never broke a bone.
That's good.
Yeah. Anyway, NFL Super Bowl futures. I want to, and I know D-Dub, you probably know what these numbers are, probably ahead of time here, but
I didn't look at them too much.
No, you
No.
didn't? Okay. All right. Richie, what do you think the Eagles are? Well, hold on a second. Should
3
we
to
do
1.
guess the line? Do I have that?
It's time for everybody's favorite segment. Let's all play What's the Line? Brought to you by cigarettes.
All right. Brought to you by cigarettes. Let's do let's call it what's the line? Okay, Richie.
I'm gonna say 3 to 1.
You're gonna say 3 to 1.
Yes.
Tones,
What's
any
that?
idea?
What are we talking about?
Eagles winning.
Eagles
Super
to
Bowl.
win the Super Bowl.
5.5, 550.
That's better. That's a better guess. 4.5.
I'm gonna go with Tones. I'm gonna go with Tones on that one. Rich, you're way off. It was plus 650. 6.5 to 1.
Daryl
at
didn't even get a
DraftKings.
guess. Like, what was that?
No, because Daryl knew what it was. He wasn't
did
sequestered
not.
like you guys. You didn't know?
Jesus.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
God
All right.
damn.
Ravens. These are
for
the
the record, I was
DraftKings
going to say
numbers, by the way.
6.5.
By the way, Double D says he's never been to a doctor. It's been, I don't know, 30 or so years, but I feel good.
Who's counting?
Ravens, Richie.
1,200.
Okay, Tones.
10.5.
Okay. Dub?
Oh, I get a guess?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you say you weren't.
9.5.
It's plus 700.
Oh, wow.
The Ravens.
Okay.
7 to 1 for the Ravens. I'm going to skip ahead a couple because we don't want to go
Big news
in
out
order.
of Chiefland. Did you hear that Mr. Taylor Swift is coming back?
Why would he, though? He's got dating her, get married, be a billionaire and
Maybe she doesn't want to get married to him.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, Tones, you only get one shot at playing football. I mean, once you retire, you're done.
I don't know. But you could be on a yacht all your whole life.
Do that for his next 30, 40 years.
Let's try this one.
I'd play it one more year. He had a good year.
What do you guys think about the? Let's do this one. Denver Broncos.
20-1.
20-1.
18-1.
Okay.
God. 15.
35-1.
No.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a winner.
what? Wow.
That's pretty good.
I don't have the right hat on right now.
Yeah, that's a DK. That's a DK.
Wow. I thought it would have been.
Let me do one more of these.
How about
here.
the Lions?
Okay. Yeah, you guys probably know this, but how about the
I
Lions?
don't know.
Sure.
The
Let's
Lions,
do
but
the
I'll
Lions.
base
What
it
do you
off
think, Richie?
Baltimore. I'll say 8-1.
8-1. Okay.
7.5-1.
Who are we talking about?
Detroit Lions.
6-1.
I just like hit that button. I'm gonna give it. It's 8.5-1.
That's what I
So
said.
you said 8-1, I think, Rich, didn't you?
8 or 8.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting.
Rewind the tape.
Pretty exciting stuff. Let me find another one that might be surprising here. Oh, the commodes. What do you think about the commodes?
15-1.
15-1. Good guess.
17-1.
Ooh.
32-1.
I'll give it to Tones on that one. 19-1.
Wow.
19-1.
What were the Denver Broncos?
The Broncos were 35-1.
Should be just a little lower than the Broncos.
Value there.
I think that's a good value.
You think
I agree.
the Broncos, right? is
It's
what
a
you're
good
saying?
value,
Yeah,
really, I
yeah,
think.
I agree with you on that. I'll just put these on the screen now. We'll just
Ben, you've really
Look at
flipped
that.
from last year. Now you're on Team Broncos?
Bills 7-1. The Chiefs 7-1 as well. Lions
I think
850.
Dubs 49ers there is
The
a
Niners, yeah.
solid win. And Cincinnati.
Bengals
Yeah, if they
17,
could
Pack
reboot,
19,
San Francisco.
There's no way the Bengals and the 49ers not going to make the playoffs next year, for sure.
Rams 20.
I like Chargers at 28.
Of
I
course
bet
you
you
do.
do, Panama Red.
Why wouldn't you? He's getting his own players in now. He has a year to get stuff going. I don't know. I like that.
Well,
21.
now you look at the Buccaneers 35. I think they have just probably a better shot than the Broncos, realistically. No,
I think Texans
I mean I
too.
don't know.
31.
I like that better. The Vikings
Even-
40.
That's not a
No,
bad,
you don't
depending
know.
if the quarterback situation.
Yeah, you just don't know enough yet.
Your Cowboys, Richie 65. Did you grow up in Texas by chance?
A little bit.
Dolphins 65. Steelers, 65
I would not
Seahawks,
waste my money on the Cowboys.
You want to throw little flyer on the boys? 65.
I really don't want to wasting my money like that.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. Some surprises, maybe. I'm going to try something new. You mentioned this last week, Dub. And you I think you said this in jest, but we made it happen. So we are going to take call-ins. If you want to call
Hold
in,
on,
make
hold
it?
on. Can we slide into DMs first?
it's 8:30. Okay, yeah, we'll slide to the DMs real quick.
Or wait, did we have somebody lined up? I
Oh,
didn't mean to-
no. We don't plan anything on this show. Everything's spontaneous. We don't know
I
what's
don't know.
going to
You
happen.
look really excited about call-ins. I feel bad now.
No. We can slide into our DMs, Dub, right?
Got to find them.
Gotta
Real
cue
quick.
the
All
music.
right. We're going to slide into our DMs real quick, and then
Yeah, I don't know what the point of an itinerary is.
Who's got numbers, guys, fans sliding into our DMs? Is it a request for Tones to chat about his PMs? Or for Dubs to tell us he's a Hilltop man? Maybe it's for JT from the Proud Boys clan. It could be for Richie. Queens Bar is where you'll see him. You never know what we get. Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our DMs.
right, sliding into our
Where did
DMs.
you get that picture out of my cell phone of Queens?
It's a video, man. I did. It's pretty nice, right? So we have a huge social media presence for those of you guys that maybe not know. On X especially, D-Dubs handles all of our social media, and we get DMs occasionally. People slide in, as Rich might say, and we'd like to read some of these live on the air. So go ahead, D-Dub.
Great show, but better tonight now that Tones is back.
Oh, boy, I
I
agree
could
with
give
that.
you a second opinion. That's from Dr. Pride Guy 68.
I like Pride Boys.
I've heard you talk about 69 before, but I don't know what 68 is. I don't want to know.
Maybe it's the year he was
I
born?
don't want to know.
Oh, it was something before 69.
Jimmy, I thought
Yeah.
you guys were doing a Red Wing future too. That's from Dale Dubb.
Oh, Dale Dub.
You thought you were doing a Red Wing future.
We don't. Not all of us have one. I do not have one.
I think somebody talked about it that
does.
1 week. Rich and Tones maybe talked about it.
I got in way early.
D-Dub, new attire tonight? You dress like Monk.
Tony Shalhoub, Monk?
That's from Adrian Fan 2000. No, Monk tightens it up right here at the top.
Yeah, it's
I
all-
can't even button that
Isn't
button.
it?
So
It's all way buttoned up.
whatever.
Well, you
Basta
wouldn't.
fondue. That's what
We'd
I
all
say to
button
you.
the top button if we could.
Basta
Next to me.
Fernari to you.
Great show last week. Great pick, Richie, with your Spartans. I cashed ticks. That's from Green and Mike.
Oh, you're welcome.
DW. Is that a hairpiece or roadkill?
Oh, that's directed towards you?
This irritates me.
You
One of the
Because
few-
I
made
talked
fun of a
about
little
this in week 3 that I lost my toupee and I was breaking in a new one.
Right.
This guy doesn't listen. This guy's a
No.
fake caller.
Fuck that guy.
Lightweight.
Long time listener.
Got
time
one
caller.
new one come in just now.
Oh.
Reasonably just now, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Hi, Greg. Love what you're doing. Used to fall asleep to you every night. Sounds weird, but missed that. Numb guys, JT. This is not.
What's up?
It's a fight. This is Greg Peterson. He
Oh, that's
responded.
weird.
He responded with a fire symbol.
Who's not?
Greg Peterson also goes by G Unit 84.
Also known as Hoops. You might know him as Hoops, Rich.
Hell is
Hoops
that?
on Veason? Hoops Peterson?
I never got
Peterson.
into the Beeson.
No.
That ends this
Jeez, that's
week's
weird.
Oh, what's that?
G Unit this what was it called?
Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our DMs. Okay.
Funny.
That last one was weird.
That was you sent
Uncomfortable. I made me a
you
little
sent that
uncomfortable
to the
there.
guy.
I never sent that to the guy. Or did I? I'm not sure what happened there.
You have access to our account too, correct?
I never check it though because
No, but it looks like you sent this on January 9th.
it was an outbound.
Yeah, it says, hi,
Was
Greg.
I in Champagne
Love what
then?
you're doing.
Oh, hi, Greg.
Used to
Yeah.
fall asleep to you every night. Sounds weird, but missed that. That's weird, man.
I'm a little embarrassed now.
You're not supposed
I
to
like
read
the
our
guy.
outgoing.
He
Yeah,
just
you're right.
responded, say, with the fire. I
Oh.
I didn't see the fire symbol.
Gotcha.
He responded with
Okay.
a fire emoji.
I got you.
So he liked that.
So I sent that to
he's
Greg.
also-
did he do the googly eyes?
He's
too?
also a habitual late responder to direct messages.
Apparently, God, that must have been
about
over the
8
weekend
weeks.
when I was drinking
Jeez.
all these red licorice drinks. I don't even remember
7
that.
weeks later, he responded. He liked it.
Isn't that one of your favorite things to do in the morning, Jim? Is see all the DMs you sent the night before?
I don't think that's his favorite thing to do in the
Review your
morning. But
drunken outbound DMs.
Yeah, sometimes I look at it just to make sure. You know what I mean? I'm like, ooh, okay, I got no problems here. No problems here. Well, that was interesting. You don't have to read my dirty laundry here.
I
on
didn't know
numbers,
that.
guys.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start reading these DMs before you
Screen 'em.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
fair.
screening them. Yeah, that's fair. So if anybody would like to call in, you
This
can also
is
call
cool.
in on the show. Well, only one at a time, though. We can only have one at a time. We don't have anybody to screen them. That
This
number,
was my great idea.
864. This was your idea. We're making it happen tonight, DW. 864-548-3007, also known as TNG Live 007. But you call in 864-548-3007, and we'll have you live here on the Numbers Guys. And yeah, we'll check it out. See if anybody calls in. I doubt it, but we can't get people don't ever text it either.
Oh, so we're just supposed to sit here and wait now?
No, we're not. I'm just saying we're going to open it up to calls. So if anybody calls, that's cool.
That's
I thought-
cool.
Isn't it always open to calls?
No, text messages.
No, we can
but
take text.
Just text.
He
My
doesn't.
bad.
JT doesn't respond to those.
Yeah, we'll call. Or we'll take calls. What is next here, folks? What is next here? Oh, we got to go over our top pick standings. We're going to talk about our top pick standings.
Oh, best power play in the league. They say.
Is it tied up now?
I'm gonna get spoons.
Oh yeah, we got to eat the
I'm
Jello
gonna do
too.
my shout out.
Okay, all right. You do it with your shout out. Top pick standings here. We had somebody call. Nobody answered. That's weird. Huh. Anyway,
Somebody called?
yeah, somebody called me. You
gotta learn how to answer the phone, bro.
I might have missed the phone call. Yeah.
Call him back.
Here's our top pick standings. We got Richie. Hey, Richie had a good week last week, buddy.
I did.
Yeah, really
And I didn't even put down state. I should have racked that one up too.
Yeah. Only down 19 now. Only down 19. Which means
Yeah, I feel bad. I'm a expert at NCAA men's basketball. I couldn't find a pick. Couldn't find a pick today.
Gotcha. Dub down 11.67. Call it 12. And now here's what's interesting. Tones down 12.15. We'll call it 12. As far as I'm concerned,
12.
You guys are tied.
Dead heat. It's within a unit.
That thing in your rearview mirror is me though. That
You're coming.
headlight.
Rich, you're coming up, man. One headlight. Yeah, you and
It's
Jacob
almost
Dillon.
You and Tuck are both coming.
Tuck coming.
Yeah.
He came a little early.
Came over. He may have pre-came actually.
Oh, thanks, Downs. That's nice. Got that licorice falling out of that cup there. I'm up 2.4. Whatever. I lost last week. That's what's been happening every week.
Jim, that green line is.
Oh, it's going to be gone
it's
after
been a
next
staple.
week.
It's been a staple for us for a long time.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've been so busy today that I didn't even have time to make a pick.
It's a busy day, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a busy day.
Fun start to finish.
Busy day. As a group, we're down 40. We're down 40. Okay, it's time.
That's what happens when you make 1,600 picks.
These are the top.
That is true. We've had a lot of picks. Oh, hey, neighbor Stacy's in the chat. She says,
Holla.
"Hi,
Hey, neighbor.
Holla, holla.
hi, neighbor. Howdy, neighbor." That's what Mr. Rogers used to say. Hey, Stace, you can call into the show now if you'd like. That number 586-864. I'm sorry, 864-548-3007. 864-548-3007. If you'd like to be part of the chat tonight, live, your voice on the Numbers Guys. In the meantime,
Before this is a thing,
Richie.
you could say, hey, I was on the Numbers Guys.
Yeah.
you got not classified again. Sexy Rexy, your Rexy bet won last week.
I did, and they're at home again, and they're hanging in there. They got to get to that second place. They get automatic promotion. They're 3 points behind with about 12 games left, so every game counts. They're playing Bolton. I don't know who that is. The only Bolton I know is Michael.
It's a good Bolton.
Yeah.
It is a good Bolton. I'm not sure that this is working, by the way. 'Cause I see that people are calling, but for some reason it's not coming through.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
we should have tested this out before.
Yeah, we didn't. We were going to. We
should
didn't have the time. All right, so maybe we'll save that. We'll save call-ins for next week. So next week you guys can call in. Sorry
It's
about
good
that.
to see the lines are just lighting up, though.
Yeah, it's been blowing up. Literally, I got
Is it,
4
'cause
missed calls.
is
But
it all
for whatever
the-
reason, it's not coming through.
Is it maybe because it's coming from Iraq?
It's like blah 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 blah.
That's
You know
a
how
little
it goes.
racist. That's a little racist.
Well, no, that's how they talk over there. I can't understand what the fuck they're saying most of the time, Tones.
I think they're just saying it's fucking hot.
Yeah, me and the missus, we watched Sex and the City, the
Oh,
movie
someone-
with Abu Dhabi again.
They're saying, "Where's my goat?" And it's
I
fucking.
hear
hot.
someone's phone blowing up.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, just one pick. One pick because I couldn't find a good basketball pick, but we'll find some more next week for you. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You'll find more of these winners.
Don't worry about
What
it.
I'm trying to do is
What are you trying to do, Rich?
I have 2 Major League Baseball and NBA. If you take those out, I'm in the green. So I'm trying not to just force picks like I think I did in years past.
No, that's smart. That's the way to do it. That's been the secret to my success. All right. Toads, we already talked about this one.
Yeah, I just got the Wings. Hopefully they can make a run in the third period here. We'll see.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Tones, can I? Is this your only pick?
Yeah, I didn't.
Did you catch the Minnesota Wild game last Saturday?
Yeah, that was wild.
So, did you see when they scored? Even though the Brigand hit the post and the red light went off.
Yes.
And then what's his name? Is it Dylan? Who's the Red Wings?
It was Larkin.
Larkin. Yeah. So he
tapped it in.
He tapped it in like 20 seconds after the.
Yeah, but everybody stopped.
Everybody stopped, and apparently the play automatic. The referees never whistle a whistle, so
yeah,
the play continues until there's a whistle stop, even though everybody stopped.
Yeah, but there was a debate if there was an intent to whistle that could have came into play, I guess. But I
what
don't know.
kind of dumb rules? Like the lights go off and you're supposed to keep playing?
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's
mean-
dumb.
If it was reversed against the Wings, that would have been a little.
Oh, I would have been.
Ticked off.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was funny that I'd never heard
I'm
of
glad
that
it
rule
went the
before.
Wings direction, but I would have been.
You guys
furious.
ever seen that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, he racked it off the pole, and then it kind of sat beneath, behind the goalie.
Yeah, and
And the lights were going off, and they were playing like fireworks and stuff.
yeah, and the guy shot it was celebrating, and then
And then
Puck was just sitting there
Larkin saw it just sitting there, so he went there and just tapped it in just in case.
like insurance, and
And it counted as a goal because technically a referee is never supposed to call the whistle when there's a goal because the play continues, even though lights are going off and fireworks are going off and everybody's stopped.
Sheesh.
yeah, it was a weird play.
That's cray.
It was weird.
Oh, I'm eating cherries over here. I'm sorry.
Did you eat your licorice yet?
No,
Not
not
the
yet.
cherries.
I'm gonna
yeah.
eat my licorice right now.
I love maraschino cherries. By the way, I went to buy maraschino cherries today. This is an unrelated note to hockey, but I was in the cocktail section at Meijer, where I thought that'd be a good place to buy a maraschino cherry. Mm-hmm. Those cherries you brought in, they're like fucking $15 for a
expensive.
jar of maraschino cherries.
The real good ones, the dark cherries.
Yeah.
yeah.
I said I'm not
for
buying
old
that.
fashions, they're 15, 20 bucks.
You get the ones from Woodford Reserve.
Okay.
That are the dark, really dark big cherries.
Those are the good
but
solid ones.
off Amazon, they're $30 a bottle.
That is stupid.
But they're phenomenal.
They're
though.
awesome.
I mean, they make the drink.
These
almost.
ones taste pretty good. They were like $4 or $3. They're just Meijer brand maraschino cherries.
And they're good on ice cream.
They are. I think sort of baking you might want to do. Yeah. Yeah, don't buy it. God. Man, couldn't believe that. I almost fell over. I wanted to buy a good cherry. And I
It's
said,
like cherries are like
fuck
eggs
that.
these days.
I guess so, man. And these were on sale. They were on sale for $15.
Were you limited to 3 cherries?
No, I don't think they limit us. I don't know. Maybe they were. I don't know. Okay, D-Dub, there you go. You got Rutgers.
This is the one I talked about earlier. It's just
Tipping
Rutgers
off
getting 10.5 points at Michigan. Michigan's had a rough time of it lately, but they did get the W at Nebraska, and now they're at home giving up 10.5. It seems like a lot of points to me is all. That's all. So I'm going to go with I'm going to take the points. Rutgers got a couple fabulous freshmen, as Rich already alluded to. Dylan Harper, and I believe the other one's name is Ace.
Ace.
Ace the Face.
Can't go wrong with a kid named Ace.
Ace the Face Baldwin.
Ace the Face Baldwin.
I always mix him up with the other guy from Penn State.
Who's that?
They got an ace of their own.
He is the point guard.
He's better, I think, than
He
the
is
big
better.
fella at Rutgers.
Ron Harper's kid, right?
Dylan Harper, sure. Yep. His brother played there 5 years ago, whatever that was.
Usually, Dylan's the name reserved for the big kid in Latchkey. You know,
It's always the biggest kid in Latchkey is Dylan.
I think
always
that's,
Dylan.
it's different times now, Rich. Because I think Dylan might be like the most popular name in the.
I have a feeling Rich got beat up by some kid named Dylan in Latchkey.
well,
Is that
more
true?
my kids.
Yeah.
But, that was not a name for our era.
You have
but,
a vendetta against Dylan?
Yeah, it doesn't like Dylan's.
It just sounds like it.
I think it's the one of the
Doyle.
more popular
Doyle.
names out there
Doyle
nowadays.
rules.
Doyle rules. Hey, how about some trivia answers?
Oh dear.
You guys want to see who's going to be buying the beer next week? Oh, by the
Sure.
way, in the chat, former birthday Katie. It was 2 weeks ago. I think it was Katie's birthday.
Yep.
She says, "Happy early colonoscopy month."
And we're going to address
Wow.
that in the shout-outs here.
Okay.
Thank you, Katie.
Well, in the P.S., March is also National Nutrition Month too. So get your Shamrock Shakes, people. I love a Shamrock Shake.
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
I had the one mixed with the Oreo earlier this week.
Oh, how was that?
Delicious.
Yeah, like
call it
like a thin mint
grasshopper.
almost, or that's what it is. Grasshopper.
So Shamrock Mint, is it mint flavor?
Yes, it's
The
mint
mint.
flavored,
Okay.
and they have the one version, the shake you can get with the Oreo. I thought that was delicious.
What about the Grimace version?
I have I went to get it, and then someone talked me out of it, and the next day it was gone.
Ah,
You should have jumped on it.
Should have jumped on it.
Limited.
trust your gut,
enough.
Rich.
Well,
Trust your
there's a
gut,
lot of
Rich.
that to go around, so I'll trust
Yeah,
it.
no, you feel better.
Trust it, baby.
All right, here is the question was, by the way, what sportscaster first called the NCAA tournament March Madness? And our guesses, or their guesses, not my guesses. Tone
Dickie
says
V.
Dickie
I didn't even
V.
think about that.
Dickie V. That's a good guess, Tones.
I
That's a
can
real
see
good
him
guess.
coming up with that. But
Yeah, that's a real good guess.
It's madness, baby.
Oh, hey, Dub said the same thing. Dickie V.
I stole it off of Tones.
Okay, he copied off Tones. I saw you looking over his shoulder there. Yeah,
Peeking.
Richie, I hope Richie got this one. Rich says Brent Musburger.
I like that guess. I like that a lot.
Burger.
You must be kidding me.
And the correct response was Brent
Hey.
Musburger. Richie! Excluded
Jim
from
is
Buying
really
Beer.
excited.
I'm so happy.
Jim is really excited about this.
Yeah.
DD was right. He said porter. It was first used by some guy, Porter, in the 30s. Did you see that?
Oh, no shit. He did see that.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about, Porter. He says, although the
A
term
high
March
school
Madness was
official
first used, right.
in 1939.
It didn't become associated with the NCAA until Musburger used it in 82.
Yeah. Oh, my birth year.
Interesting. Oh, well, D-Dub, I got to give you some credit on that.
That was a
Or
year
D-Dub.
before NC
Double
State?
D,
Thank you.
Double D, whatever your name is.
And thank you.
Yeah,
Was that
83.
North Carolina or
Yeah.
is that
This is
81?
madness.
Hope you enjoyed those Twizzlers, Double D. Today.
82
What was
would have
82?
been Carolina, I think.
North Carolina? Yeah.
So this means that you two have to Rochambeau, the two on
Making
the couch
love
over
to
here.
his tonic
You know,
and gin.
It is a bad
My
lyric.
brother was born during the Spartan 79 championship game.
Oh.
Right in the middle of it, he was born.
Okay.
Best out of three,
Rock,
gentlemen.
Paper, scissor.
That's a tie.
Rock, paper, scissor.
That is a win for Dub. 1-0.
Uh-oh. This is where Tones flourishes.
Oh, Tones.
Wow.
Tones
I've
buying
never
the
seen
beer.
Tones get swept like that.
Yeah, that was,
Must be
that was an easy one.
I guess
because
that
it
was-
hasn't
that
ate
was
anything in
two.
2 days.
Yeah, it's a little.
I think I still have fentanyl in my
Yeah,
system
'cause-
from this morning. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should give you a handicap.
You
on
know,
that.
I agree with Trump on most things, but I'm like, fentanyl wasn't that bad. You know, I had some. I felt good. It was
Yeah,
good.
as long as you microdose on that stuff.
That's what they say. Microdose.
Microdose, small doses.
the way to go.
Don't touch it with
Moderation.
your bare hands.
Moderation with the fentanyl, people.
Yeah.
Moderation.
Everything in moderation.
Including moderation.
Moderation and moderation. That's more of the thing I subscribe to. I subscribe to that. So.
Moderating moderation.
Yeah, moderation.
Let me pass this
Shout
out.
out.
Shout out, Richie. You can still ahead start. Tones gets his shout out. He's got props for his shout out over there.
First ever.
Shout out Lauren on her official new job, and
Shout out.
shout out to Tones. I'm glad you're a half a polyp away from normal, being a normal
Shout out.
person. Good to have you back, buddy. And what else is going on? I think
Thank you.
that's about it for now.
All right. Tones.
So everybody's well aware now. My bowel situation, colonoscopy today. Did the prep work yesterday, and everybody I asked before, they all told me the prep was way worse than the actual procedure, and that proved to be right for my experience. I was awake during mine, didn't feel anything, watched it all live on TV. Pretty cool experience.
Did Brent Musburger say you're looking
it's
live?
Like, it's like there's madness down there. And shout out to our friend
Shout
Katie that just messaged in. She was giving being a nutritionist, my favorite nutritionist.
Smells terrible.
She everybody knows the day before you have to liquid only diet, basically waters, coffee, maybe some pop, but no solid food. Jello is the only thing that you're allowed to like really consume. And she
The whole day before Tones?
yes, the whole
Wow.
day. So just
not know
liquids.
Then you can't at some point, right? 24 hours?
All day the day before you could just liquid and Jello.
Jell-O.
That's it. Jello is the only thing that you could consume that's semi-solid at all. So she told me about a protein Jello that would help fill you up a little bit to take the edge off. And going into colonoscopy awareness month here coming up in March, I think it's timely. Everybody that is due for one, you should get one.
Get that ass checked.
Yeah, get it checked. Colon cancer is not fun or no joke. And this helps take the edge off a little. I tried it. I ate about 6 of these the day before.
20 grams, damn.
It's got a lot of protein. Looks like a healthy snack for just any time use, even if you weren't getting a colonoscopy.
As Richard said, get it done 3 times.
But 80 calories, 20 grams of protein.
You get a discount.
that's a pretty good mixture. and I kind of liked it.
Looks like Ecto.
Yeah, it's
Plasm
like
High
Ecto
C.
Cooler.
Ecto Cooler High
Now
C.
they do come in other flavors, but you cannot do red and like orange or so coloring before. So it tastes.
It smells terrible.
It's not very good.
I am enjoying it.
I like lime. You know, I like Lamigelo, lime jello.
If this is the only thing you could eat, though, they give you a little substance.
You're talking to the two guys that haven't gone through a colonoscopy yet.
You understand when
this is the reason why I'm
when
not
you
about
go
to fucking eat this shit.
Listen, a whole day on liquids and you're starving and your stomach's rumbling and you got to put something in there. Like this tastes like gold at that point in time.
Well, I guess at that point,
Yes.
but I'm about to have a cheesesteak or
Gold,
something here,
Jerry.
so I'm
not saying if you're at a buffet, this is what you're going to pull out. But if this is the only thing you could eat to satisfy you a little bit when your stomach is
I think this was on the Ponderosa buffet.
Yeah.
there's a bigger. I don't know if it's the lime or if it's the protein. I just don't care for that.
This might make my lunch bag a couple times a week.
Okay,
So.
all right, man.
Horrible.
Oh, by the way, Katie says black coffee counts as clear liquids pre-prep, so get your butt checked, and no red dye. You're not allowed to have the red dye.
Thank you, Katie, for the help and the
what
tips.
Mr. Kennedy says, no red dye.
No red dyes. They kill you.
What's amazing is Katie is a big Robert Kennedy fan, I think. So that's,
I've heard that.
yeah, they're both on the same page with red dyes.
I'm not so
Getting
sure.
your butt
This
checked
is
and whatnot.
horrible.
Yeah, not my favorite, but
Rolling in favor of Tones on this one.
Yes, thank you.
yeah, you're gonna give it to him.
Giving
We
it
may
to
be
Tones. It's a
saving lives.
2-2.
I might help save people's
Give me the
lives by doing this.
Give me that Judified thing
Yep.
you got over there.
Oh, sorry, the adjudicator. There you go, Rich.
Thank you.
That's for you.
Had to break that tie up.
I might
Yeah.
stock the office fridge with this for everybody.
There you
I
go.
don't-
I might stop by a little more often.
Count me
I
out.
imagine Dave will have a couple of those.
Sure. Yeah. Just put a thing of them out. I'll open them up for you.
A couple of shots in here too. Do some Jello shots.
This is.
I think a Jello shot. With
Thank
this
you,
would be-
Tones, for bringing this. This is absolutely horrible. This is some of the worst stuff I've ever tried.
No taste.
It almost tastes like that. It's like
It's
a
20
lime
grams of protein.
NutraSweet.
Yeah, 20 grams.
Horrible.
Did you go bulk up after hitting this?
I know.
Horrible.
This is like eating a bag of jerky, basically.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that.
Bag of
That's
jerky.
okay.
Shout out.
Speaking of bags of jerky, Katie says she's not a RFK fan.
No. He's on the wrong side of the aisle.
RFK blown away.
That's weird. Like, we shouldn't be looking at who's on what side of the aisle. We should be like listening to what they say.
We're a unified country.
She used to like Elon, but something changed.
Right. Something changed. Right. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we still love you, Katie. Go ahead, D-Dub.
Shout out, Tones, for bringing in the
Shout out.
gelatine.
I opened your eyes to a killer snack.
Good stuff. Jimmy, for introducing
Shout
us
out.
to.
Mine's almost gone.
I'm gonna try this again. Remember,
Not bad.
remember I said I was
You want
gonna try.
mine, Rich? You might.
Yeah, you can have this one if you want it.
It's been shown, and I'm sure Katie can back me up on this, is once you clear the 30 grams of protein, it stops working.
I was going to say, you haven't had this much protein since the last time you went to Queens.
It's true. What are you laughing at, Tone?
I said I was gonna give this another
Sorry.
try at the end of the night.
Yeah, what do you think now?
Where do you think the protein came from, big guy?
Still pretty good. I mean, then it's in comparison to gelatine.
Right. There's no
So-
way you're going to. You couldn't not like this compared
I
to
mean,
the
it might
gelatine.
leave a bad taste in your mouth, and then you drink. It's
Yeah,
already
just
screwed up.
clears your palate a little bit.
Oh, Lauren said Aiden was trying to call us.
Oh,
Oh, okay. That was the number I didn't recognize.
Aiden, please try
Aiden,
next week.
buddy. Next week.
Please
you're
try.
on.
Well,
Just come in next week. Who cares?
Oh, if Rachel did have practice, it'd be her birthday next week. Could have had her calling.
Yeah. Well, next I'll have that problem remedied by next week. I'm not sure why it didn't work tonight. We'll figure it out.
You
I'm
know,
gonna
tech problems
give a-
happen sometimes.
It happens,
You know, we're running on a low budget. The hamster only runs so fast.
You mean no budget? Is that what you're talking about?
That's, well, you know, that's only a matter for that first YouTube check comes clearing in for 10 cents.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my son,
Shout out.
which I don't like that. Just boosting your kids' egos
Yeah,
up.
egos.
But he was named the Student of the Week.
Wow. Hey.
Eisenhower.
Good job, hold it.
Congrats,
He's a
Holden.
good kid.
We'll give him a...
Student of the week. What's
Student
that?
was what, an air horn or a Richie Choo Choo?
Does he get a...
one and then the other, and then back to the other one.
I gotta find it. Where's the Choo Choo at?
Yeah.
There you go. Those are on multiple screens. That wasn't easy.
Yes, sir. Yeah. He
Does he get a gift certificate to Applebee's?
he gets some to what's the Jersey Mike's?
Okay, even better.
Gets that, and then he was supposed to get a root beer float today
Wow.
at lunch.
Wonderful.
Yeah. He a couple of weeks ago we were at the basketball game, and my wife and I were watching them, and all of a sudden the security officer came up to him and started talking to him, and then he said something about apparently he was going to put his name in the drawing they have every week for kids that do the right things or something, I guess.
Okay.
Sure, you were probably won some of those.
Oh, almost every week I got those.
So, 2 weeks ago, he won an ice cream sandwich.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. And now he gets his head's going to get a...
Yeah. Thank people to fit through the doorway.
inflated. So, but he's a good boy, and we love him, and keep making good choices,
Shut up.
The world is full of
Freaky people.
crummy people,
Or
so,
was that a song?
keep do right when others do wrong.
What's
That's what I say.
crazy is my youngest, he didn't, he wasn't student of the week or whatever, but he won a couple things at the school for selling so much shit or whatever he does.
He now, if I remember, he was selling candy bars in the hallway, and it was unrelated to any school activity. Or
Well,
anything.
he said it was for school activity, but he was pocketing the money.
That's an entrepreneurial.
Yeah, we went to Costco. We got
spirit.
a bunch of Hershey bars for next to nothing, and
Yeah.
then he was selling them for $2.
I like that.
That's how you
That was
leverage.
smart.
That's how you leverage money.
It's a
Get your
little
business
Elon
rolling.
Musk.
Yeah, a little Elon Musk. That's
Used
what
to
I call
sell those
But-
sour balls in junior high. Remember those, Daryl?
Yes, I do. Sour balls, just like the name suggests.
Yeah,
Those,
they didn't
count
they didn't
25
those right.
cents each or 3 for $1.
One is the most you can do.
The point of my story was he ended up winning like Sundays with the principal or something. Like they got to have.
Now that was not a punishment. That
Well,
was a.
that's what he says. He's like, I don't fucking want that. I said, okay. He's like, I'm not going. I don't blame you. Who wants to have a Sunday with the principal of the school? Nobody.
Yeah, that sounds lame.
That sounds like like the worst.
You know what? That's
thing
just
ever.
lame. Have you guys seen these like the supers announcing snow days, and they go on
Oh, do like
Instagram and
video.
do a video? Like, how fucking lame is that?
That's lame.
It's pretty lame.
That's lame. I got one last read here. Katie was laughing. She gave us some kissies, and then she says that 30 grams of protein per meal is still questionable. Study after study.
RFK says it's too much, Katie. So
Yeah,
there you go.
there you go.
Pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes there, Katie.
Yeah. Go wrestle
Anyway.
a beer.
Who do I got to shout out? I don't have a lot of shout outs this week. I got I'll have a shout out Tones. Stones,
Shut up.
I was thinking about this the other day,
Yeah.
that my favorite shows when all four of us are here
Oh yeah.
at the same time.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think those are the best shows. I know whoever casted this they did a good job because
Just 4 random strangers
It's
brought
a good,
together.
a
Right,
good
yeah.
mixture. Good mixture.
yeah, it's a good mixture. So I'm glad to have you back.
Yeah.
Hope you had a good
Thank you.
time.
I'm gonna shout out that
Florida.
hat, Jim.
Yes.
What? Oh, you shot out my hat?
Yeah.
Shut
Oh,
up.
thank you. Yeah, little Pistons.
Yeah,
Picked
Pistons.
us up today.
Stones,
Yeah.
biggest team, hottest team in the NBA, baby.
Who would have thought that?
You know what? What are the give you the long odds on Cade to win MVP? What do you think that would be?
I should look that up real quick before we sign
There's
off.
no chance in that. So, like
You don't
you said
think-
earlier,
Yeah,
you
you're
don't
right,
want to throw
you're
your
right.
money away
Zero
on the
chance.
Cowboys.
Yeah, you're right.
Why zero chance? Though?
There's zero chance
They
on
had. What happens if they get the 3rd seed or something?
It doesn't matter.
Who's gonna win it? Djokovic or something?
No, he's not going to even win it. You'd be wasting your money on him.
Well,
he
who's
should
winning
be,
it?
should be the winner. It's going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, for the cat from OKC.
Battle of OKC in reverse.
See, that's the thing is I don't watch the NBA, so I don't even know what. I've never even seen an OKC game since maybe Harden played on that team with who was the big 3?
Kevin
on the-
Durant,
Yeah, that's the last time I
Russell
saw.
Westbrook.
Last time I saw OKC game, those 3 played on them.
You know what?
Just go to Poly Market.
You could go to Pollock Market. What's amazing about watching the NBA
Pollock
now,
Market?
since I've been watching the Pistons, Pollock Market? Is that what you said?
That's where Tones was today.
Yeah, he was at the Pollock Market.
Polyp. Ooh,
Yeah,
Pollock Market.
I don't like the sound of that.
Dude,
Get it.
What was it, like 3 games ago? The Pistons put up like 148 or something like that.
Yeah,
It was like
against your Hawks.
148 to 140. You remember back when we used to watch a lot of NBA basketball? Those scores weren't happening.
When we were kids, that happened. I do believe.
When we were like young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 80s
Showtime
more running
Lakers?
guns stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on around here?
Do you feel that?
Then in
What
the-
is that? Is it an earthquake?
I think it's somebody picking up their kid next door.
hell
Got
is
the
that?
bass. They got the bass.
Studio was
pumping.
rumbling.
You dropping
frick?
that bass.
Somebody's got
picking up
their
their
radio
kid.
blast in their car.
And they back up their. They back up their hoopty next to Tones' window there.
They're gonna have a problem.
Blasting "Baby Got Back."
I'd like to hear that. It's a good song.
No, I believe it's Benz something Benz. Cadillac.
Bensvold 5?
Oh, and my Cadillac Brome? Cadillac Brome?
Cadillac
Is that what you're
Brome.
thinking of?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that the same guy that did "Baby Got Back"?
No.
No.
Balls on my Cadillac Brome? No,
What
it's
did,
not.
what did he do?
Oh, I don't know.
His second biggest hit.
I want to say it's DJ Magic Mike, but that's not right. Because he
No.
did Drop the Bass. Remember that song?
No.
Drop. No? You don't remember that?
I remember.
No, I'm talking about.
Wasn't Baby Got Back Guy just a one hit
It
wonder?
was Sir
that-
Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
Sir
Somebody
Mix-a-Lot's
said-
second biggest hit?
I don't know if he had it.
He did. It was something about Cadillac.
I'll look
something.
it up. I'll look it up.
He's looking it up, folks.
Like a one hit wonder, like the guy says, "Oh, baby, you got what I need."
Oh,
Sir,
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah.
That was Biz Markie.
Bismarcky. There you go.
Bismarcky also had. He got the
Oh,
vapors.
baby.
You got the Vapors. Yeah. I like that song. That was a cool song.
Yes.
You got the Vapors.
He also was on some LL Cool J joints early on.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Biz was?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think they grew up together.
Love the Biz.
Let's see if I can make this work real quick here, and then we're going to get out of here. Ride, My Hoopty was a big song from Biz Markie. Or, I'm sorry, from Sir Mix-a-Lot. Oh, where's my volume?
Ride My Hoopty?
It's Cable Reimaged.
How's that not?
It says.
Jesus.
Can we hear this? No, nobody can hear this.
Oh, baby.
I have to- No. All kinds of technical difficulties tonight. Let's
I
see.
don't
This
think
is
that's
on.
it, though, Jimmy.
Oh, you know what it is? No,
Is that it?
that wasn't it,
I don't
right?
think so.
That sounded like a good one.
I got My Hoopty from the song or from the album Seminar.
It
Wanna hear
might
that
be
one?
My Hoopty.
My Hoopty. Okay.
Posse's on Broadway was big, but that's not the
Yeah,
one.
My Posse's
I don't think
on
that's the one I was
Broadway.
thinking
I like
about.
that song. Oh, I got to sit through an ad here because I'm not signed in.
Don't you have the Patreon?
Put 'em on
I
the
do.
glass was another one, and I don't care for that one.
Put 'em on the glass.
And Swap
Yeah.
Meet Louie.
Wow, I didn't know he had so many hits.
I don't think that's one.
Lockjaw?
No, I don't think that's who that was. Just search balls on a Cadillac Brome.
Balls
I'm
on
not searching that. No,
Because you're going to get some weird
no, no.
ads. GM's going
Don't
to be
look at
calling
the
you.
images, Dubs. Come on.
That's right. I'll search it. I'm not signed in, so.
Was that his? No, that was his third studio album.
Balls
The
on a
one with
Cadillac
Baby Got
Brome. This is this it? It's called Young and the Restless Bee Girls. All right, let's.
What is it called?
Bee Girls?
I think it's that one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, I remember this song.
Yeah. This is Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless. Oh,
Young and the Restless. Let's quiet it down for a minute here because we're going to get hacked on a copyright. And Katie says, Biz Markie, may he R.I.P. Yeah.
Oh, he died?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
he didn't get his colonoscopy.
You know what? While we're doing shout outs, Gene Hackman.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Probably one of the greatest
Sure.
movies, sports movies. Certainly.
Oh yeah, sure.
I
That's
watched
our top 10.
Hoosiers every day before I used to play basketball in high school.
Suspected foul play. possibly. Somebody was telling us
all
that.
three, him, his wife, and dog were all. So it's either
That doesn't sound.
it's
like,
either carbon monoxide or foul play.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's carbon.
one of the
It's gotta
two.
be carbon monoxide, right?
I would.
Nobody
That
kills
would
a
be the
dog.
guess.
Dub, you playing Posse on Broadway over there? Okay. All right, just checking. I'm like, I didn't know if I had something still playing music over here. That was you. Okay.
God, I could watch that movie anytime.
It's a good one.
Great movie.
It's a good one.
I think we're going to have to do this again next weekend or next week on Thursday, 7 o'clock, don't you think?
7:30 would be great.
Yeah, 7:30. Maybe we should move it to 7:30. It seems like it's easier for us because it's difficult to.
I actually showed up on time today.
You did. Yeah, you didn't mess with time this week. All right, Katie.
See you guys.
We love you. Hey, Bismarck. Yeah.
Oh,
See you guys next
baby, you got what I need. She said you was just a friend.
At the very